What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the MusicNFT Podcast. Brock and Aaron back at it again with another episode this week. We're a little tired this week. It's been a big week. Some for more in pleasurable reasons than others, but you know,
Super Bowl mania struck me this week. I let it go a little too far. For those obviously in America, it's 9:30 a.m. It is on here in Australia. So brekkie beers were in order, and it got very out of hand. And I've been just paying for it ever since all week, really.
Brock loves to play catch up for the rest of the week when he's had a couple of drinks, especially on a Monday.
That was the worst decision I've ever made. But we're not here to talk about my mistakes. Yeah, we're here to talk about
showed up.
music NFTs, NFTs in general, and crypto. We are back. They said it couldn't be done. 2 years later, we are back.
Brock is feeling some gains. His portfolio's in a bit of a green tick, and he is feeling good. So yeah, it's interesting to see, you know, the space. Brock and I this week we're just looking at some projects and we're looking at their prices going, that seems severely undervalued for what could be a cheeky little bull run maybe in the future. So we're kind of mapping out what play we want to do for that to set ourselves up for a new run. But yeah, it's interesting that the space has been, you know, kind of trickling along for, you know, a year and a bit now. And are we ready? Are we ready for another bull? Are you ready to fucking run it to the moon, baby?
I'm always ready. Late night Discord, just grifting. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Mate, it has actually been a beautiful... So for those of you that haven't figured it out yet, because we've just come back after that month or so break, we will be doing on-off. So we'll be doing every fortnight now. We have another podcast that we want to record for our creative agency. So we'll be doing this every fortnight. So over this last 2 weeks, and we kind of found we were struggling a little bit sometimes to talk about news and just new things that are happening in the space. And we found if it's a fortnight, we've always got great stuff to chat about, and we're super interested and more keen to talk about stuff. So over the 2 weeks, a bombshell dropped essentially. And I was saying to Aaron, I wish we had someone to go back through all our episodes and find where we talked about this, because I feel like we talked about this 3, maybe 4 times. Pre-saving a song and getting an NFT. Sound.xyz just rolled it out last week. I'm going to quickly just go through everything here. So brand new feature. You can get someone on Sound.xyz, links them to a pre-save. They unlock an early listen, so they will be the first people to listen to your track. So it'll come out on Sound.xyz in a special area inside your membership area, and they'll be able to listen to it there. It also gives them a free collectible, which is obviously an NFT. It'll only be the album artwork though, so there's no music, anything attached to it. It's just like almost like a Foursquare check-in. You are here. you were here when this happened. It's a real good way to really link the two and capture the data that everyone in Web3 has been trying to talk about. Spotify is still the market leader, so attaching themselves to the market leader sneakily like this, and I think Spotify, might figure out a way to shut this little UI down. But maybe Sound.xyz isn't a big enough player to worry about that, because we have seen that kind of shit in the past with like Meta and things like that. So that'll be something to watch out for. But from today, from 2 weeks ago, you can listen to songs on Sound before anyone else in the world. Pre-save for artists. They've got here like little talking points. Build hype for your rollout by giving your fans first access. Capture your audience. You get their email addresses, obviously, and get an instant streaming boost when your song drops on the DSPs for the pre-saves. Two worlds colliding, baby. For the fans, hear music from your favorite artist first and get a free collectible preview early. And then it's because it's on layer 2. No gas fees, no mint fees. Sounds covering all gas costs. Oh, they're all covering the gas costs as well. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Free for the user, completely free. That's what we love to see.
And as an artist, you have the full control. So the pre-save tool is optional. You do not have to use it for any release. and the digital collectible attached, obviously, is a cover art. They have complete control of your price and supply of your music as usual. So you're really looking to just create limited editions, but stack the pre-saves. So it's like you can get thousands of pre-saves, but not necessarily sell thousands of songs. It's just another way to get people attached to your Sound.xyz profile and potentially sell more music NFTs. So fucking great work, Sound.xyz. We love you.
So good. Such a good feature. And yeah, as Brock said, it's like, we saw it, we're like, we've been saying this. We've been saying that this should be a feature. And, I think when we said it, we were like pitching like how Spotify would integrate NFTs into their platform. So this is just, someone doing it for them essentially. So it'd be interesting to see what kind of if there is any backlash or any warning
Spotify
signs
are launching
from Spotify
communities
going,
now.
oh.
Yeah, Spotify are launching communities. If you didn't know, that's also something that's happened. I don't know too much about it, so we won't talk about it on this episode. Probably leave it for another episode. But they're going to be rolling out something where they're really, Universal came out after leaving TikTok and said that they want to focus on communities as well. So, they own 60, 70% of the market. So everyone is taking a leaf out of friggin' out of Web3's last 3 years and going, oh, maybe like strong niche communities is like the way to build an artist up. So that's happening massively across Web2, Web3, right across the board, which is super exciting.
Very exciting. So yeah, excited. And, shout out to Sound for like continuing to innovate and to add new features. They're on the forefront of music NFT technology and, what they're doing for artists and fans, which is really, really cool. So that's great to see. Speaking of the Super Bowl previously, someone that you might have seen on the Super Bowl if you were watching was the man, the myth, the legend, Usher. He performed the halftime show, and he also, just before the halftime show, dropped a new album called Coming Home. And a surprise move from the man. He released an NFT collection for the album as well, which is, that would be
he hasn't really promoted it.
2024 bingo card. Well, yeah, no, it's definitely a, yeah, sure. You
test
can
the
use
waters.
it, go test the waters. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, interestingly, he dropped an NFT. It's called the Usher Coming Home Genesis Collection. You can own a piece of history by having the official Genesis collection. And it is on the artwork seems to be like a foil card pack. So they've obviously tried to really hone in on that collectible feel, but you can buy it for $20 USD on TuneGo. And there's 10,000 packs that were available, and there is still 8,400. So not a lot of people jumping behind this. I do, big artists don't tend to have the best track record in Web3. So it definitely, it seemed like an odd move, but that's kind of, it's like he hasn't promoted it. So that's also, a bit of a red flag. It's like, am I just pumping money into something?
TuneGo just sign something and, here's a bag of cash. We'll put it on our thing. Who knows? But, it's a continuance of the rollout of artists that get to perform on Super Bowl. For those of you who don't know, Super Bowl artists don't get paid. They get paid a $50 million big, and essentially that's to put together the show. A lot of artists, Beyonce, even Dre, like, was it last year, maybe the year before, paid upwards of $5+ million more on top of the $51 million that they get to put the show on, because they know, and it's factual, statistics prove it, that they get a massive bump pre and after. So what Usher's done is literally he dropped music on the 9th, whatever it was, like a couple of days before, did the show. The second the show stopped, released tickets to his tour, like national American tour. And then obviously all this kind of stuff's happening. Streaming had a massive streaming bump, been in the charts. So it's like for someone that's been out of essentially releasing music for a while, he's just used this as a massive springboard to fill up those coffers, baby. And well done.
Well done. So yeah, this could be just part of the, the rollout plan to get a little bag. But yeah, the NFT says that the exclusive pack includes 20 guaranteed rare or legendary digital collectibles. I mean, whatever they look like, I don't know. I can't seem to find anywhere that has. I could probably go to the marketplace. But it says it's featuring new music and artwork. So, I mean, if you're an Usher fan, this seems like a great get for you. But yeah, just not a lot of buzz, going on for it, unfortunately. And I don't know if that's Tune Goes down for or Usher's. I imagine it's Tune Goes. I imagine Usher got an outright fee.
You know what is really interesting as well as the going on Flow blockchain. I think there's a few more things, like obviously with NBA Top Shot being on Flow, and then there wasn't really much else. I saw a big boost in their marketplace with Doodles releasing their Genesis box. Well, not Genesis box. What the hell is it?
Yep.
What was it called? Was it Genesis box?
I think it was a Genesis box. Yeah.
Yeah, for the wearables, for their NFTs.
The duplicator or something maybe as well.
Yeah. That was released on Flow, so I think Flow might have a good year this year. There's a few things popping up. So if there's already music marketplace on there now, maybe some more music NFTs to pop up on Flow there, or even IMX, Mutable X, Layer 2s are really getting behind. Music
well. Pump your bags, bro.
Pump my bags. Anyone want to invest in IMX? Just do it. up 30%.
Just do it.
I'm here for it.
But yeah, that's all. That's all we got for you. Thanks. We love you. If you love Usher, go make sure to get the NFT. I don't know if they're gonna pull it soon, so maybe jump in while you can. We love you. Make sure to rate, review, subscribe, share it with a friend, share it with someone who loves Usher. And we will see you on the next one.
See ya.